When I say dream, you say play. Dream, play, dream, play. When I say dream, you say play. Dream, play, dream, play. Come on, dream, play. Step into the future, it's a brand new day. Dream play is calling, light the way. When you do good, you do well, rise and grow. Decentralized freedom, let the whole world know. Bring your skill, build, create on the blockchain. Innovate. DPLIQ fuels your dream. A new world, a new age, a new region. Dream play, rise and shine, tokenize your skills. Dream play, now is your time, you know you can succeed. Dream play, business starts with just a spark. Dream play, light the way, ignite your heart. Powered by Solana, strong and fast. Coin store is here, make it last. Real world asset, the future is bright. Claim your wealth, claim your right. Bring your skill, build, create on the blockchain. Innovate. DPLIQ is full of dream. A new world, a new age, a new regime. Dream play, rise and shine, tokenize your skills. Dream play, now is your time, you know you can succeed. Dream play, business starts with just a spark. Dream play, light the way, ignite your heart. No limit, no walls, just open doors. A decentralized world is yours. Step up, stand tall, make your man. Dream play is fire, we light the day. Dream play, rise and shine, tokenize your skills. Dream play, now is your time, you know you can succeed. Dream play, business starts with just a spark. Dream play, light the way, ignite your heart. Dream play, rise and shine.
Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss, love yourself, get up and dance. Level up.
Level up, 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 level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them more mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. That's old news, that's new news, I done did that before. I turn nothing to something.
Good morning, good evening, everyone. Good morning, welcome Saturday to our show number 10, Level Up Game, show number 10. Welcome to everybody. Get ready for an amazing event where your dreams come to life and where you could be the next biggest winner here at Level Up. Let's level up together so you can share your dream, get voted by the community, and climb your way to victory. Here in the Dream Show, guys, this is the show where you get to welcome people that can share their dreams so they can level up the dreams. This is the platform where you can share the dreams and receive support to make things come true. It's also where it's all about helping individuals to level up their personal and professional journeys. So whether you're starting a business, pursuing a career, or any other dream, here we want to give you guidance and resources and encouragement every step of the way so you can level up. Right? We'll tell you how to become a part of our show so you can turn your dream into reality. First, we're going to start with our Dreamcast, and our Dreamcast is going to be including our Dreamers. Dreamers today are going to be Promise Mbena, Jacqueline Bugusi, Tuoksana, Tulani Soko, Emmanuel Babade, Nyasha Mafaratundize, Pius Stephen, Dan Inabong, Nonkuleko, Halongwange, Misweni, Olatunde, Messiah, Tima Bas, and Thandika Nguni. And the sponsors tonight, thank you for making this possible. To Ms. Connie McNeely, Thomas Douglas, Reverend Willie Parker, Judge Champ, Francis Middleton, Ms. Karen Marshall, Thomas Rogers, Judge Stephanie Arona, Emmeline Milford, Will Smith, Vanessa Setjong, and Ralston McKenzie. Thank you for making this possible tonight, March 1st, 2025. March 1st, 2025. So here's the rules of how to play your game. Contestants have been randomly chosen to enter into 4 pods, with 3 people each in each pod to get voted. The game is going to be played for 2 rounds, where you will level up to determine your 2 favorite dreams of the game. So as you can tell here on the screen, we have our pods, and each pod has a vote, and one person is moved up from that vote. After we do the second pod, you have 2 people. The third, fourth, I have 4 people here now to enter into round 2. And out of your favorite of these 2 round 2, we have 2 advanced winners. Round 2 is a little bit different in that instead of having 2 minutes, there's only 1 minute to answer the question. As right now, results are based on community votes on the Dream Show. Up to the stage first, we're going to have Dream Pod number 1, Dan Inabong. This is Dream Pod number 1, Dan Inabong, Jacqueline Bisusue Kokasana, Emmanuel Wabade. In Dream Pod number 2, we have Tolani Soko, Nyasha Maforatize, and Olatunde Osaya. In Dream Pod number 3, we have Pai Stephen, Thandeka Nguni, Nonguleko Kalongwane. And hopefully we get your names right there. Promise Babana, Mitswene, and Chimambas. Thank you for being here today, and welcome to our pods. Pod number 1, get ready to come to the stage. Pod number 1, get ready to come to the stage. In pod number 1, you have 2 minutes to tell us about your dream. Introduce your name, country, who introduced you to dream play, who's your sponsor, what is your dream, what inspires you, and what are your goals. You have 2 minutes in round number 1. Dan Inabong, up to the stage first. Dan Inabong, then Jacqueline Bisuise, Susana, and then Emmanuel Babade. Get ready. Contestants, get ready to come to the stage. Dreams are powerful. Share them, explore them, and let your vision inspire other people.
My name is Dan. I'm from Nigeria. Joshua Christian brought me into the stream play, and my sponsor is Mr. Thomas Rogers. So my dream is to become the best and famous skit maker in the whole world, entertaining people with my funny skits and encouraging people and also motivating them most especially. So my inspiration comes from the urge to put smiles on people's face, smiles on the face of people that are most especially depressed and that are challenged physically and emotionally. So I think with my skits, with my funny skits, I think there will be no room for sadness for people that are sad actually. So my goal is to ensure that people watching my skits are happy, they are encouraged, they are motivated, and they will learn a lot of morals, and then they will also have strategies to progressing in this hard life. And I also want to help train the young talented people also, so that they can perform in a skit and also build themselves up to be able to perform well.
Dan Inabong, thank you, Dan Inabong. What a wonderful thing. He wants to make sure people can laugh, no more sadness. He wants everybody to be able to have some good things to laugh at, to get rid of all depression and bring smiles to the community. What an amazing and inspirational dream, Dan. Up next is going to be Jacqueline. Up next, Miss Jacqueline.
Hi, my name is Busisi Weskosana from South Africa. I was introduced to a dream play by Tommy Kumedo, and I'm a mother of 5 and also staying with 4 orphans who's living with a disability. My aim was to take more than 4, but my space is too small. So I'm looking forward to have more, but I'm looking for a bigger place so I can accommodate all of them, even those who are living on the street. I want to take them and to come and stay with me and take good care of them as a mother, and take them to a warm family so they can be at home as well. So I'm looking for a good Samaritan who can fund me, who can assist me with funding to build a home for them. So I hope the funder will assist me and will to consider my request. I thank you in advance. Thank you so much from me.
Thank you, Jacqueline, as well. What a beautiful Jacqueline has 5 kids of her own, and she wants. She has 4 people living with her, 4 orphans, and now she wants to accommodate more of them. What a heartfelt, very, very heartfelt, and that she's isn't talking about doing this for herself, but she wants to do this for other people. So we feel you, Jacqueline, and I wish you the best of luck voting here right now. Up next is going to be Emmanuel Babade. Emmanuel Babade.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Emmanuel Babade, and I'm from Nigeria. Who introduced me now to Dream? I really wasn't introduced by anybody. I think I saw it on Facebook, and that's how I got involved into it. Now, my dream is to actually build a real estate company that could actually help people get their own homes, help people get their own houses, you understand? To be able to see people, the common man being able to buy his own house and actually reach out also. Now, my dream was actually inspired as a result of what happened when I was young. My dad actually, I saw my dad from when I was a child till when I get to an adult, age 20. I found out that my dad never had his own house, and he never was able to do anything much with especially rent. And I saw him time to time when he was pressured. He wants to get house rent, he wants to do this, and I was like, okay, if my dad would have actually find a company that could actually let's say get a house from there, maybe he put a 30% down payment and he continues to pay that house for the next 5 years, he should have owned his own home. So that has actually inspired me to actually want to get or start up that real estate business together. Okay, people from before age 40 can actually own also their own. My goal right now is to actually see how I can actually start real estate with just probably maybe a condo, buy a house that is old, rebuild it, and then see how people can actually buy into that home and see how it starts from there. Thank you very, very much. My name is Babs Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, appreciate you, Emmanuel. Emmanuel is inspired by his dad. He wants everybody should be able to have a house. He was inspired by seeing his dad go through their own personal challenges as he grew up. Wanted to make sure that everybody can have a house so that nobody has to be in fear of losing their home. Let's talk about how to vote in round 1. Let's talk about how to vote here in round 1.
I will show you how to vote on Dream Show Arena Chat 3 page. First, you need to come to Chat 3 website if you're not already logged in and put your email. Sign up to the box right here. Then we'll send you a code for your email. This is a one-time code. You don't need a password. The code logs you in. Here's the main page. Look for your profile picture. Click on the community menu. Look for the page Dream Show Arena. Click here and it will bring you to our main community page. Then you scroll down, look for the post like this one, and the post show up after the contest finishes.
50 minutes to vote for each. So click right here, one vote, one click. Vote for the Dreamcast you believe has the best chance to win. Members, if you look on the screen, you know who to vote for. You remember the people that just did their cast. I see already Dan has people voting for him. Dan Inabong. Jacqueline Bisiswe. Jacqueline. See, Jacqueline, you got your votes on the state ready as well, 33%. Jacqueline. Emmanuel Babade. Okay, guys, here's the secret. Not the secret, but the sauce. This is what you want to do. You want to grab this link. Grab this link, copy this link, send this link out to your friends, to your family. You have 12 minutes left to do it. So send this link out to your friends, to your family, get people to vote on your behalf, people to vote on your behalf. And this is how you're going to win this competition today. This is how it works. Get people to vote. So copy this link, send the link to your friends, family. When they receive it, here's what they're going to see. You're going to see a link. You click on it, it's going to pop right here, right on your page, showing the names that are here. If somebody else needs to look at them to vote on this, you have to come click over here, right? And you can see each person's cast and what they're saying. Jacqueline, Emmanuel, you can see there as well too, and Jacqueline here as well. So he can take care of, this is a great Samaritan here as well. So while that is going, we're going to move over to our Dream Pod number 2. Dream Pod number 2. While you are voting for Dream Pod number 1. Again, voters, push these numbers out. Push your link out, people. The one that wins between first and second place usually is not a huge margin. So do get the votes out. Get the votes out. Get your people to vote for you. The winners do make money. So we want to have that happening today. Get your people to vote for you. Let's go to Dream Pod number 2. Go to Pod number 2. Pod number 2, we expect to find some more beautiful, exciting Dreamcasts where people here are sharing their dreams and bringing them to reality. Also, where people are being connected all the way around the world. People that want to level up their own dreams, and then people who want to help them in that process. So welcome to the stage here, Dream Pod number 2. Dream Pod number 2. And here is Mr. Tulani Soko. Tulani Soko is a friend of a guy named Tommy Gomede. We expect, and a lot of people you see here on this team, on this stage, are people of Mr. Tulani Soko's people. And so we wish you all the luck, Mr. Tulani Soko. We also wish you luck, Ms. Nyasha. Wish you luck, Ms. Nyasha, Mafara TJ, and Olatunde Osaya. We wish you luck in this Dreamcast. So remember, the dreams are powerful. Share them, explore them, have fun with this, guys, and be inspired. Inspire others so they and you can turn your dreams into reality as we all level up. Tulani Soko to the stage. Tulani Soko.
Good evening. To us in Africa, it's evening now. My name is Tulani Soko. I was introduced by Mr. Kumete to Dream Play. Yes, I am the founder of the Lord is There Academy as well as Tulani Foundation. Under Tulani Foundation, we exist in order to help our people to discover opportunities. We take a unique, innovative approach to help people to connect with their subject matter that they need to master. Through personalized as well as focused teaching process, our client will develop understanding of economic transformation. Our success depends on paying attention to the need of our client and truly helping them to achieve their goals. Our key success factors is transforming the understanding of our client regarding economic transformation. As we have seen, most people are unemployed, so they need to understand the economic transformation in order them to transform their life in finding new opportunities that are relevant in our days. For example, like Chat3, it is the solution to the world where everyone can earn something, where everyone can be taught something new. Then we create excellent word of mouth promotion service to our client, and so that they can also do the same to transform to promote the organization. So what we need actually here, what we do actually here, is just promoting, is just developing people understanding through posters as well as social media. We also pay attention to the need and want of our customers and give them quality service. Because, as you know, in business, quality is key. I thank you.
What a big dream, Mr. Jelani Sokol. A big dream. He wants to be able to engage people in Africa, help them to be ready for the digital world, the new world, give them better opportunities so they're able to embark on their journeys, give people opportunities to be able to embark on their dreams. He has a very detailed outline approach in terms for international sponsors, digital marketing. He wants to approach some governments and kings to be a part of the idea that is long overdue. Mr. Jelani Sokol, we wish and we support you, and we welcome you to the platform. We wish you the best of luck with your goal and dream here on Level Up. We hope you level all the way up. Up next is going to be Ms. Nyasha. Ms. Nyasha Marfaretize. Ms. Nyasha, welcome up to the stage. Level Up.
I'm Vivian on a Friday, and I live in Zimbabwe. And my dream is to build a shelter, start a company helping people, young children, and people with poverty, so that I can meet them with, to provide them with everything they want, like food, shelter, money, clothes, so that they can meet, fill out a place when they are around some people, especially to like street kids, offering them shelter or home so that they can have a brighter future. I would also like to help families with poverty, to help them to take care of their needs and so forth, so that they can live a normal life just like us. I like to be like a social worker who will be helping people with their poverty and what, so that they can have a brighter future like us.
Nyasha, congratulations. What a wonderful dream here. All the way from Zimbabwe. I believe you're probably the first person from Zimbabwe we had on the show that I'm aware of. So congratulations being the first for Zimbabwe and being introduced here by Olumide Oluwole. And Nyasha's dream is to build an orphanage so he can help young people without parents and people that are disabled in this country of Zimbabwe. We wish you the most luck with this, Nyasha, with a heartfelt dream. Up next is going to be Olatunde Osaya, which is the last person in this pod. If you haven't finished all the voting yet on pod and the previous pod number 1, make sure that you are headed over to vote. And meanwhile, let's get ready to bring up to the stage Olatunde.
Good afternoon. My name is Olatunde Isaiah. I'm here to share my dream. My dream is to create an avenue for my people to learn. The avenue for my people to learn about a good leadership. This avenue is going to enable us to raise good leadership, good people who doesn't put money first, people who put humanity first, people who put the reality first. This avenue is going to be whereby people can learn about the leadership roles, where people can learn about how to support and how to guide the country, how to guide the value that we possess. This my dream is to I'm looking above, I'm looking more far to whereby we can be able to produce a governor, a president, a real a real father, people whereby people can have a good mindset, whereby people can change their mindset from being fraudulent into being reality. Because this country really need a leader who can push them through, who can really guide them through. And I'll be very happy for the support. Thank you.
Wow, Olatunde, we wish you luck with that. That is obviously a great dream. He wants to be able to help people with the leadership, to be able to understand leadership, liberate them through education, and he likes the idea of leadership to transform people. Take an example from Mr. Ibrahim Traore from Burkina Faso. He likes that kind of form of leadership. And he says it's because the guy is a leader, he's able to transform and not a boss. And so he wants to empower his people. Olatunde, we wish you the best with that. We're going to go to the voting here for pod number 2. It's heating up. I believe pod number 2 is a beautiful pod. A lot of amazing dreams. Some of the best things we've heard here yet on Level Up. We're looking to see how we can have all of the members here in pod number 2 get their votes in and get to level up. They're looking at our previous votes, make sure that they have, there's 1 minute left, by the way, 1 minute left in pod number 1. If that hasn't completed yet, make sure that you click that last vote in. But now we're going to head over to Mr. Tulani Soko, Niasa, and Olatunde. All the voters are coming in. The voters are coming in right now. So we have Tulani Soko, Niasa, will be on there as well. There is, right, Niasha on there as well, and Olatunde Osaya. 4 votes already in. Vote for the people that you think have a chance to win. See, Mr. Soko has some good votes going. Again, people who have already voted, do vote for the votes that you think. Do vote for the dreams you think have the highest chance of winning. The highest chance of winning, and the ones that make you feel the most moved, and the ones that if they won, that you'd be like, yep, I'm happy that I participated in that dream, because you, the people that are here, are the ones that are going to help the dreams to become a reality. And this is going to make the changes happen that people want to see happen here in our dream place, society. This is the reason that we do dream shows, so we can find the best dreams people all around the communities and make them get to the top and win. And so make sure, again, grab this link here, grab the link, copy this link, copy the link, and put that link out, send it to your friends. Normally, people would have given their friends a heads up and said, hey, I got a dream coming up. I know it's going to be early, but I'm sending you this link. Or look out for my link. Make sure you come over here and vote for our Dream Play show and the winners, the people you want to win, people that you believe that can win. The winners, all the winners you vote for that will win and can win, we expect that you'll be able to benefit with them and take part of the journey with them along the way in Dream Play and level up. Right? Learn how to choose winning teams and winning people. All right, so now you know how to come over to Dream Pod number 2. Vote Tulani Soko. Vote Niasha or vote Olatunde. Over to pod number 3. Pod number 3 is coming up next. Pod number 3. And in pod number 3, we have Pius Stevens. Tandeke Nguni. And Nonkuleku Olongwane. Let's get ready for our round number 1. Dream Pod number 3. Pius Stephen, up to the stage. Pius Stephen, Dreamcaster, Pius Stephen. Level up.
Good day, everyone. My name is Pius Stephen. I am so grateful to Olumide Oluwole for introducing me to this dream world. My dream is to become a programmer who creates something the world has never seen before. I want to develop innovative solutions that make a lasting impact on people's lives. I envision a future where technology is used to solve real problems, and I want to be the front of the movement. I am passionate about coding experiments and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. My goal is to create a technological masterpiece that will leave a lasting legacy. I want to be remembered as one of the best programmers of all time, and I am willing to put in the hard work and dedication required to achieve that goal. I believe that right support and sources I can make my dream a reality. That's why I'm asking for your vote, and I want to represent the next generation of programmers and innovators. Will you support me in my journey to become a programmer who change the world? Thank you.
Pius Stephen, congratulations, Pius Stephen. What a wonderful world. What a wonderful dream. What a wonderful dream. He wants to become a programmer, create something that the world has never seen before, develop innovative solutions that make a long-lasting impact on people's lives, not only in Nigeria, but around the world. He sees a future where technology can be used to solve real-world problems. That's what he wants, to be on the forefront of solving real-world problems. Mr. Pius Stephen, we wish you the best here on Level Up. Up next is going to be Thandeka. Thandeka, up next. Welcome to Level Up, Thandeka Nguni. Thandeka Nguni.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Thandeka Nguni, and I am from South Africa. I was introduced to this channel by Mashu Pitakalani, and I'm very passionate about children, which brings me to my dream. Now, my dream is to have a big day and night care center that will be taking care of children day and night, and even on weekends. Now, I notice a very big problem in my community whereby children get neglected, they get abused, they get stolen, and even killed. So I thought, whilst the parents are out drinking, while some are working shifts, while some just need a break, I can take care of the children day and night, even on weekends. And I can help them in schoolwork, and I can also help feed them. So that is my dream, and I wish to make it possible, and I wish to stretch it out to other communities as well. Thank you.
That is amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Thandeka. Thandeka's dream is, I tell you, somebody who's committed, who's committed. She doesn't want to take care of kids, but she wants to take care of kids in the daytime, in the nighttime, and on weekends at the same point in time. But if you can read here, or you heard what she said, it's heartwarming, heart-wrenching, not heartwarming, but heart-wrenching when you hear that kids or children are, being neglected, abused, stolen, and even killed. This is real life, a real life challenge, and so we want her to be able to have the best chance of being able to level up, and so she could work on solving some of this problem, keeping the kids away from this alcohol abuse, and maybe prolonging some of their life. Wow, what a wonderful dream. We want to keep the children safe and taken care of night plus on weekends. Well, God bless you, Thandeka. Up next we have Non Kuleko. Up next, Non Kuleko.
My name is Nonkuleko Somane from Zakane in South Africa. My dream is to establish a specialized facility for children with disability. Growing up, I was exposed by challenges faced by disabled children in my community. They struggle to access quality education, healthcare service, and social opportunities. My determination is to create a haven, a place where they can feel that they are loved, a place where they can feel that they are special, a place where they can play, learn, and acquire essential skills, a place where they can grow and flourish. To achieve this, I will employ a multidisciplinary approach incorporating specialized education, therapy and rehabilitation, life skills training, and recreational activities. By providing a holistic and supportive environment, Empowerment Haven will also empower these children to develop a self-confident cultivates independence, and foster social connections. I am filled with hope and determination that my dream will become a reality. In order for my dream to become a reality, I need a sponsor. Can I have a sponsor to support my dream? Can I have my sponsor to make this dream to become a reality so that I can establish a place for these children?
Uncle, what an amazing dream. What an amazing dream from Sekane, South Africa. Very detailed. She wants to establish a specialized facility for children living with disability and just a place for a safe haven for children to be able to play. Want to have healthcare services, social services, but just a place for them to be safe. And she goes on to detail what she wants, which is specialized education, therapy, rehabilitation, life skills, and recreational activities. Life skills and recreational activities for children. And so sometimes, you know, we never realize how important it is for the children to be able to have self-confidence boosters, be able to cultivate their own independence. Sometimes we take these things for granted, but not Nonkuleko, right? So let's go on and vote for the people that you think have a chance to win, the people that you believe have a chance to win. You want to support them because there's worthy dreams that are coming to the stage, worthy dreams and aspirations. We want everybody to have the ability to get their dreams heard and get their dreams funded. Such valuable dreams on, and people that have some very inspirational things. I just love, especially the ones around children and things like that. Amazing. So you know how to get over and vote. You know what to do. You know where to grab your link. Click on here, copy it, send it to people on your Twitter account to vote for you, your friends on Facebook if they're able to vote for you, wherever your friends and people at, have them come vote for you here on your Dream Play show, our Dream Play show, but here with your contestant today. And as you can tell, the spots are moving around. Vote for the dream you think has the biggest chance of winning. As our games go on more and more, you're going to see, as you can tell, the dreams are becoming tougher and tougher to vote for. How do you choose between people that want to help kids on one area and help kids in another area, right? Very important. Or somebody that wants to create long-term innovation for their family and for their community. I wish you the best. People who are being voted for, do go ahead and keep pushing your vote. In pod number 3, there's only 12 minutes left. Pod number 3, 12 minutes left. And pod number 2, 2 minutes left on pod number 2. So Delani Soka's up in the lead for that one. Pod number 2. Pius Steven up in the lead here. Tandeka and Nonkuleko. Do share your pods out. Do share your link. Share your link so you can get people to vote for you. Share your link here in this chat as well so people can vote for you. Share your link in any of your group chats so people can vote for you. I'm wishing you guys the best with that. Best luck on that. All right. We are going to our final pod for round number 1. Final pod for round number 1. Green pod number 4. It's getting hot in here. So let's level up. Oh, here. Okay, we're going to level up. Green pod number 4. Promise Mabena. Mitsweni, and Seaman Bath. We know that name around. Mitsweni and Promise Mabena. Promise you're going to be up first, followed next by Mitsweni and then Miss Seaman Bath. Remember, every single dream is powerful. It is a light. Let it shine. Let it light the way. Steer them, explore them. Let your vision inspire others. So together we can turn these dreams into reality and make these dreams come true. All these dreams belong to you, and they belong to me, and belong to you. Promise Mabena up next, up first. Welcome to the stage, Promise Mabena.
Hi, my name is Tony from South Africa. I was introduced to Dream Play by Tumi Gumede. My dream is to have a restaurant for kids and parents in our township, a place where kids can enjoy, with 2 big trampolines and a big jungle trainer surrounded by sandgrass with colorful flowers, trees that promote healing, abundance, and protection. What inspires me is I used to be a caregiver at a preschool. The whimsical sound of laughter coming from the kids as they play, and the happiness, smiles when they receive their food, is an unmatched feeling of pure happiness and unconditional love. That's what inspires me. My goal is to sell high quality food to kids and parents, maximizing customer satisfaction and fostering strong reputation for reliability and value. Thank you.
Well, Promise, man, I can tell you what, this is amazing. Promise, she says, just hearing the whimsical sounds of laughter coming from the children as they play and seeing a happy smiles as they receive their food is unmatched feeling of pure happiness and unconditional love. You know, being from the U.S. and places in the West, you know, we don't think of, we don't think of how important and how serious it is that some kids are just so happy that they get something to eat, and that, because in the U.S. and a lot of places we turn down food. We say, oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like this kind of hamburger. I don't like that kind of fry. I don't like this kind of thing, that kind of thing. But just realize that some people around the world are just so happy to see kids enjoy two trampolines, be able to get some stuff to eat. Wow. So Promise, we wish you the best. We can't promise, but we wish you Promise that you have the best success here. So make sure that you get people to go vote for you. Promise, Lavana. Next is going to be McSwaney. McSwaney, next up to the stage, McSwaney.
I'm 43 years old. I have a dream. The dream that I have is to assist the kids, especially the kids that they don't have parents. So some of the kids, especially the early care childhood, so I can't do because I don't have a sponsor, so I need someone who can assist me. I already have an ECD, but I do everything by myself, so I need help to help those kids. Some of them, they stay with their grandmothers because their parents are passed away, so I wish someone can help me. I need a sponsor to help them. And my other dreams is to help community for the kids who are using drugs. So I just wish to have a counseling or something for them to assist them, maybe with their food, to help them to be not doing such a things. That's my dream. So I love kids, especially the small kids, the toddlers, the babies. For now, I'm busy with the young kids. So those kids.
Miss Swaney, awesome, from South Africa. She wants to help the kids out and give the kids a safe place to be able to play. She loves the kids. She wants to be able to give them the best possible opportunity. So thank you for that, Ms. Swaney. Thank you for that. Up next is going to be Team Mbass. Team Mbass, up to the stage. Get ready to level up, Team Mbass. To the stage.
I will be very glad if the platform assists me in creating a platform where the people will be inspected and then see what I'm talking about, so we can be able to have access to supply the needs of the schools in computer ways. I will appreciate the fact if this platform will help to move this dream forward by sending delegates so they can see how we build the school and assist the aged ones, because the sufferings going on to the aged ones is much. When someone is old, they cannot be able to hustle, and they see something online like this you can be doing to earn some little money. I think it's a very big one.
Team Mbass. Team is one. His unwavering dream is to help the new generation into the computer age, so that people all the young people will have access to some kind of computer system. Team wants to bring them into the new age, so they have a chance to be into the computer world, computer system, and bringing them up into a better situation than they have currently today. He also wants to create an OFN, Operation Feed the Nation, to help to move his dreams forward. So, Tima, we wish you the best with that. We really want you to help people in your community to be able to get access to a computer and help them to be able to move their lives forward with you, Mr. Chima Bass. We're going to head over to vote, or voting on our Dream Level Up game. We are moving over to chat 3 to get the voting done, chat 3 to get the votes done. All right. Now we have Dream Pod number 4. Dream Pod number 4. You know, remember the contestants to Dream Pod number 4, Promise Mbena, Sweni, and Team Mbas. Promise Mbena, Sweni, and Team Mbas. Get ready to cast your vote for the people that you like the most. Cast votes for what you like the most. And just remember, if you want to share the link for a person that you already voted for or your favorite person, even if you already been voted for in the previous round, now you can, if you're one of the contestants in one of the rounds that have finished already, you're more than welcome to go over and grab your link. Actually, grab your favorite contestant's link and have your friends to vote for them as well. So we have first up Promise Mbena, Promise 67%. It's 30%. Team Mbas now at 10%. Come over here and click on the dream. You can see it. You can remember what the bullet points are of it. Promise from South Africa. And she wants to have the trampoline for the kids. 2 big trampolines for the kids. That's from Promise, right? She wants to get help them to have good food. She is a caregiver at Promise. 20. You see what McSweeney's dreams are as well. She wants to be able to help the kids that she loves and people that she loves in the community. And Chima Bass, he wants to do Operation Feed the Nation, but his main deal is that he wants to have a computer for everybody in his community to give them access to computer and computer studies. So now we're going to ask for judges to come up and give us their mid-intermission feedback on the mid-intermission feedback on the dreamers, the dreams. You know, we like to get the favorite picks. Who is it that the judges like the most? Because as you understand, as we move forward, we're going to be having more and more quality dreams, more and more quality dreams. So let's bring our judges up to the stage. Judges, we have judges here from each one of our individual teams in our dream play system. So we have judges here, Judge Sunil representing the Conquerors in our dream play system. To Judge Sunil, welcome to the stage, Judge Sunil. You should be unmuted. Also, we're going to have Judge Stephanie. Judge Stephanie, welcome up. Judge Stephanie. Judge Stephanie, welcome up. Judge Stephanie is representing Team Cheetahs. Judge Stephanie, welcome. And some of you guys know, seen him many times before. We have our very own Judge Champ. Judge Champ, from what I see here in some of the chats, Judge Champ is becoming, him and Judge Stephanie, they've been on a couple shows and they're becoming some of the favorite judges here. Judge Sunil, we know as people get to know you better, what a wonderful judge as well. So judges, are you able to say hello? Check your mics, make sure you're good to go, judges. Let me hear from you, Judge Champ, Judge Stephanie, Judge Sunil.
Yes, good to go. Standing by.
Stephanie's ready.
Stephanie's ready. Love it. Love your energy, Judge Stephanie. What about you, Judge Sunil?
I am ready as always.
Ready as always. Sunil said he was born ready. And Judge Champ, what about you, Judge Champ?
Yes, sir. I'm here standing by.
Standing by. All right. Judge Sunil, we want to hear from you, Judge. Tell us which of these dreams that you would vote for, which of these dreams has your vote, the ones that stood out to you most, Judge Sunil, the ones that stood out to you most.
Well, as always, I find the competition is getting, it's getting very, very difficult to judge because all the dreams are so good. and all incredible dreams. And for me, I just liked Dan's dream. Just because it was different. It was kind of unique because he wanted to put a smile on everyone's faces, so I thought that was kind of unique from, and this does not mean that the other dreams are not good or anything, because they are all equally great, helping people, building orphanages, caring for disabled kids, but that's the one that kind of stood out just because it was different. Thank you.
Awesome, Judge Sunil. Thank you for that perspective. We appreciate you for that as well. Judge Stephanie, your take. Judge Stephanie, you are up next.
Oh my goodness. These dreams are getting better and better as we go along, and it's getting difficult to judge because some of them are so similar with taking care of children and orphans. But the one that kind of stood out the most to me, and it's not because I'm their sponsor, it's because when I looked at them and I read over their dream, and I was just fascinated by how they just broke it down, because I used to work with children that were being abused, and children with disabilities are vulnerable and they're taken advantage of. And I like Nukaluko. I like how she broke it down, because some of these kids are going to need job training, because even though they have disabilities, they're still our future, and they're going to need all of these things, the therapy, the rehabilitation. I liked how she broke everything down and how she wanted to get it done, and she stuck out to me. A lot of these sponsees have very good dreams. I like Dan too, because what's going on in the world now, we need a laugh. We all need a laugh. So he stuck out to me too. But all of them are good. I mean, I respect the women who are wanting to take these orphans in and help them, and the ones who want to babysit day and night when the parents can't do it. But the one that stuck out to me was Nuluko. I think that's how you say it. I think you said better than I do, Jamal. But that's all I have.
Absolutely, Judge Stephanie. You're right. It's getting tougher. It's getting harder here. Okay, that's the wrong song for this intermission. This is the level of intermission. But you're so right, Judge Stephanie. It's getting tougher and tougher. And when the dreams are similar, how do you judge? What is it that you look at? When the dreams are closer. For you, when you see dreams that are close like this, Judge Stephanie, what is it that you look at? When you're thinking of decisions to make, or are you thinking of who and what you want to vote for? What criteria are you using? In your mind. Go ahead.
The ones who are dealing with children, I worked for Family Protective Services for 15 years. I deal with child abuse, child death. And so when I look at with disabilities, they already have one strike against them because they have a disability. And those kids are usually vulnerable to abuse, neglect, because nobody really wants to deal with a child with a disability. That's what, happens. And those kids are the kids that end up getting killed, too, by mom's boyfriend or stepdad. So to see her step out and say, hey, this is what we're going to need for these kids with disabilities. They're going to have to know how to take care of themselves, even though they have these disabilities. I separated by saying, okay, yeah, we can take care of them, feed them, but what can we do to break this down to make sure that they have a chance in life also? So that's how I separate the ones that were dealing with kids. And getting a building just for that, and breaking it down with the training, she had it lined up, and that's what stood out to me when I decided to sponsor her. But like I said, all the other sponsees have great dreams too. And I told you before, they come in with their A game. So I don't know what to say.
Well, I'm just going to say they leveling it up because, you know, if they came with the B game, they can go to A game, but now they're going to have to just go A+. They're going to have to give them A+++.
Right? I would hate to come behind them. I always say, man, I wouldn't want to be the one coming behind them. You know what I mean?
Right?
Because you got to have your dream on the A game.
Yes, right. It's so true. It's so true. It's getting tougher and tougher. People come up every single time. But you know what that means is that one, we're going to be getting better and better dreams, and people that have done more thinking, as you mentioned, about their dreams. People who have done more thinking about their dreams. In addition to that, not only people who have done more thinking, but they've done more planning, they've done better execution, and you're going to start finding as people come up to the show. People that are really here, they're going to get more funding because sponsors that are here and sponsors that are watching the recording of the show and things like that. They're seeing that there's good quality people here that just only need maybe some capital, maybe a little bit of direction. And you know, as people realize that we have better quality here, that not only the sponsor, the dreamer becomes better quality, but the sponsors become people who are more interested in engaging as well. I see Thomas saying, vote for Dan Dan. Yes, and also sponsors are getting a lot more committed and connected to the people in their group so that they can get their votes out for people as well. So thank you so much for that, Judge Stephanie. Judge Champ, we always want to hear from you. Let's hear what your take is on this area, Judge Champ.
Yes, sir. I have to give a shout out to Mr. Tommy Gomede. Several people who I've seen presenting here were introduced by Mr. Tommy Gomede, and I think he's really stepping up his game. I have to give a shout out to South Africa as well. Especially tonight, we've seen quite a few people from South Africa, and their dreams are definitely on point. Mr. Dan Dan, it's really good to see a writer with a dream step up and give a nice presentation like that. But the young ladies in pod number 3, both Tandeka and Nankuluweko, really struck home for me. If you even go back on chat 3 and look up at the picture of Miss Tandeka, that smile alone would encourage me to leave my child with her, whether it's in the day or the nighttime. So yeah, it's very genuine and very welcoming. So Nankuluweka, I love the detail that you presented. That was pretty on point. It shows a lot of professionalism. So like I said, South Africa is really stepping up the game. You have Miss Promise in pod number 4. Her initiative is just, her presentation, her smile in her presentation. You can almost tell that she's a child-loving person. It's very welcoming, just like Miss Tandeka was. And I think, like I say again, South Africa is really bringing it tonight.
Absolutely, South Africa is bringing it, bringing the thunder. And bringing all the good dreams as well, along with Nigeria, but South Africa is stepping up today as well. So we appreciate you guys, and we are looking to move into our next round here very shortly. But first, we want to hear from Judge Tennille. Judge Tennille, what feedback would you give for any of the people here tonight? Anything they can do better to make the Dreamcast better? Of the ones that you've seen, which ones do you? Of all the Dreamcasts that came up that you remember, any ones that you want to give that you think were good, but they could have done something just a little bit better to help them to maybe get an edge? Judge Sunil.
Okay, sorry about that. What I would like to do first is to wish everyone, for coming on stage and presenting their dreams. Wishing the winners the best of luck for round 2. And like I said, Dan Dan, I wish you the best. I also wish, what's her name? if I'm not pronouncing it properly, my apologies. Tandeke, I think, wonderful, because just because I'm a sucker also for for children as well as children with disabilities. So that is one. And then I think it is 10. 10 just trying to see. I don't want to make a mistake in the pronunciation. Is it Tulani? Tulani. I like the idea of digital marketing, because not only would that help everyone in Africa, I think it also helps Dreamplay project also. Digital marketing is an extremely powerful tool. And again, once again, it's very, very difficult, because everyone has a dream that is of benefit to the community as well as to the planet. So thank you.
Thank you, Judge Sunil, taking the time to remember everybody, and also to get the details of him. Yes, Mr. Soko, he's definitely out there doing his thing as well. And so, for sure. And yes, you're right, Judge Champ, a lot of people came from South Africa as well, from Mr. Tommy Gumede, and so shout out to him as well. Tommy Gumede, shout out to him as well. All right. And now, Judge Stephanie, let's hear your take, Judge Stephanie. Who is it that you think? Okay, go ahead.
I always go back so I can look at them again when you have them put up on chat 3. And Miss Sweeney, MTSWENI.
Yep.
She did a good job, but when you are presenting yourself, you don't use acronyms. I think when she says ECD, I think she's talking about early childhood development. I hope that's what she's talking about, because I think that's the way I interpret it. But I would have liked that to be spelled out so that everybody could understand, because that may not be what she meant. I'm not sure. But I would have liked to see her dream in more detail. And I think it would have helped a little bit if she had, added a few more things to her dream details.
Yep, you're right, Judge Stephanie. It's always good to do the best with what you can, get all the information out, and also, just when and just to keep it real, as we look through some of the dreams and the text and everything else like that, we also realize that people are met with different areas and different challenges and the ability to get things out. And sometimes it's so funny, as you were saying, we're looking at the votes coming in, and literally Mtweni literally went from being second place, literally went to first place by like one vote in the last 8 seconds. So and so this is just how things go, right? Literally, she went to being the person that leveled up in that pod, and by probably 1 or 2 votes in the last second. So it happens like this. So,
Mr. Showmaster, if I could just say a few.
Yes, Judge Champ. Of course. We're going to bring you up so we can hear you. Yes, Judge Champ. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I have to agree with Judge Stephanie that the prize is really in the detail, and you have to pay attention to people like Dan, who really brought it, and I voted for Mr. Olatunde Isaiah in pod number 2 because he drew on a lot of details. He brought an example from Burkina Faso, and he was very detailed about his dream, especially in that pod. You have pod number 3, which had 3 very detailed presenters. I voted for Nonkulaweko in that pod, just because of the detail that she brought and how professional she was in her presentation. She looked at the camera as much as possible when presenting, and also for Miss Promise in pod 4. That is, I think, the key for me. When it comes to the presenters, is using up the time, presenting the detail, and facing your audience. So yeah, that drove it home for me.
Awesome. We're looking forward to seeing more from you, Judge Champ, Judge Stephanie, and Judge Sunil. Always a lot of great feedback in the intermission. And for the people that are not only voting, but for the people that are participating, these judges get to judge these competitions on a regular basis, every single show. So they know what to look for. They understand how people are winning. And sometimes, you can get through based on popularity, but also you got to think about the quality that's being suggested here, people to get better. Why? Because if I'm an investor, if I'm a sponsor, yes, I'm looking for dreams that I believe are heart-moving or heart-warming, but at the same point in time, a sponsor, an investor also has, the interest of, okay, if I put sponsor behind this person, do I believe that this person has a chance to succeed? Not even about winning a competition, but if I give this person money, are they really going to be able to go ahead and put together, a building, or are they really going to put together what they want? If not, is good and is moving, but does it actually get the goal accomplished? And so listening to these judges is important, because then you start to get an idea what people that are investing, a lot of these judges have invested as well, to give us a better idea as to what investors are looking for, right? And so now we're going to go into our final round here. But first, we want to congratulate everyone, the winners who have won in round number 1. So we have Dan. Congratulations, Dan, who won in round number 1, 68% of the vote. And in round number 2, we have Tulani, pod 2, we have Tulani Soko, pod 2, Tulani Soko, 43% of the vote, Tulani Soko. Congratulations, Mrs. Soko, on that. In pod number 3, we have Nonkululeko. I hope I got your name correct. But congratulations, 50% of the vote, 50% of the vote. Congratulations on winning that pod. And lastly, we have in pod number 4, she barely won out, squeaked it in, Promise. She barely came in by 1 vote right at the end. But that's how the biggest competitions, races are won. Formula One, all these biggest races are won by usually a split second, a hairline decision. And so you want to make sure that when you're pushing your vote out all the way until it says stop, until it's done, because somebody might be able to win by just pushing a nose over the finish line right before you do. And so congratulations to 20 for having your dream win in pod number 4. So all of the people here have had chance from round number 1, and congratulations, you have leveled up to round number 2. Congratulations again to the winners here, pod number 2, round number 2.
4, 3, 2, 1. Level up.
All right, round number 2. Round number 2. Get ready. Round number 2. You have 1 minute to answer questions. Think about your question. Make sure you got the right answer, the best answer, so you have the most votes to win in this round. You want to make sure that your answer is as close as possible to the question, right? So you have the chance to win in this round. There'll be only 2 winners in round number 2, and it looks like we have a really good competition coming up here for you. Level up round 2. Here's a question. First question is, what's the next step in your mind that is necessary for you to achieve your goal? What's the next step in your mind that's necessary for you to achieve your goal? Keep that question in mind as you plan to level up. Keep that question in mind as you plan to level up. Dan, up to the stage. Dan first, up to the stage. Dan, round number 2.
My name is Dan Inyebong. I'm from Nigeria. Joshua Christian brought me into the dream play, and Mr. Thomas Rogers is my sponsor. So the next thing for me to achieve my goal here is for me to get good quality cameras and lighting machines for my skit production, because currently I'm using my Infinix mobile phone cameras for my production, and it has not really been giving me good quality videos, and because of that my videos fail to train, thereby not allowing me to achieve my goal of making people that have watched my videos to be happy, learn a lot, and to be motivated. I think getting this quality cameras and lighting machine, getting this good equipment will enable my videos to train and will enable me to get more likes, more people motivated, will enable my goal to become a reality.
Darren Dan. Boy, these votes are getting very, very tough. Dan, he wants to have his goal to get some quality cameras and lighting machines. If you're in the business of making skits, having a quality camera is utmost paramount, is very, very important, so people can see the skit. If they want to be able to see it, laugh at it. But it's really, really, really good so people can also he can also have some his kid friend and be able to make more people happy, which makes him feel really good. This is what Dan is here to do. And so we wish you the best luck, Dan, in round number 2. Dan, round number 2. Up next is going to be Mr. Tulani Soko. Tulani Soko, all the way from South Africa.
Good afternoon. My name is Tulani Soko. I am the founder of the Lord is There Academy as well as Tulani Foundation. In order for me to achieve my vision, I need to get funded an international donor or international funder that can fund this idea that is long overdue. In order to change the world in terms of training, I think if I will do the online training as well as part-time training as well as workshop. By so doing, I can reach the entire world. As our next will embark on in online trading, I think the online platform, these are the platforms that can enable me to change the entire world, as well as introducing people, because people, they are no longer need maybe to work harder, but they need to work smart.
Tulani Soko wants people to work smart, wants to work smart. It's actually so true. A good friend of mine told me years ago, he said, we've mastered working hard. Now it's time for us to master working smart. He said, learn how to work hard at working smart. He said, stop working so hard, but learn how to work hard at working smart. So Tulani Soko has the right idea of helping the people to work smart. Good luck to you, Mr. Tulani Soko. Up next, in round 2, we're going to have Miss Nonkuleleku. I hope I'm getting your name correct, but up next to the stage, Nonkuleleku.
My name is Nonkulego Songwane from Zakane in South Africa. To accomplish my dream of establishing a specialized facility for children living with disability, I need at least a 6-month plan to make a research. I will start by searching for a government site where the facility will be built. I will identify the target audience, the age group, and the type of disability that I will cater for. Develop a business plan, create a budget, the startup costs, the operational expenses, and the funding requirements. I will also search for local regulations, familiarize myself with the law and the regulations that govern the disability services. I need also to register my organization and obtain the necessary licensing and registrations, obtain accreditation, and secure the funding.
Wow. And you're going to have to tell me how to get it right properly, but I love your name is DPLIQ. Very detailed plan. Her dream to establish a specialized facility for children with disability. She has a 6-month plan to do research, and she wants the government site where the facility can be built. Also, she has a target audience that she has determined for the age group for people with disabilities. Also, a very detailed business plan, create budget, startup, cost, operational expenses. I can tell you this person has very, very well detailed plan for the execution of their dream, obtain accreditation, and secure funding. It is all here. She has a plan, clear plan execution for her dream. And so we wish you the best of luck here in round number 2 for your vote. By the way, for everybody, make sure that you get your people to come and vote, because the votes are going to be up next. And vote for the people that have the highest chance, people that you believe have the highest chance of succeeding, because for our guest people that are sponsors here, they're going to be putting their money where their belief is. So we want them to have the chance to believe in the best possible dreams to win in our competition. As we move forward, the people here who level up here will end up in our bigger competitions, a bigger level of competition, that give everybody here the biggest chance to sponsor the ones that can win, and the ones that can win in the next few levels are for a $1,000 prize, for a $10,000 prize, and for our biggest one, which will be held in the month of August, is going to be for $1 million prize, $1 million prize in our DPLIQ, and that's what's going to be available coming up here very shortly. So keep your mind on being able to level up and doing the best possible deal. Up next, we're going to have Miss Mitsweni. Up next, Mitsweni to the stage in round 2. Level up, Mitsweni.
So I just wish to get the yard for kids, to get building for kids, to get the resources so that I can help those kids, because some of them, they don't have the parent. Some of them, they do have parent, but they're using their social grants. So it's not enough, because some of their families are not working anywhere. They were depending on that man. So I just wish to get all of those things so that I will help those kids each and every day. I would like to say thank you very much. Let's hope I will get there.
I want to say thank you very much as well. And I believe and I hope that you get there as well, Ms. Swaney. I believe and hope that you get there as well, Ms. Swaney. She wants to get a big piece of land for her building so that she can start working on her dream. So that is going to be our contestants and the people here who are on the voting count for our show number 10. Let me tell you how to get these votes in. You have 9 minutes left to vote. 9 minutes to vote. Also, here in about 3, 4, 5 minutes, we'll be having our a part of our process that is very beautiful. Some people have not seen it yet in our Level Up show, but tonight we're going to show it to you here on a Level Up show, and that's going to be our buy, our burn, so you understand our token mechanism, how it works, our buy and our burn and incineration on a token mechanism. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Tulani Soko and Nonku Kuleku, who are starting to move forward with this vote. Grab these votes, guys. I know we got some favorites here. Let me ask the judges real quick to give me their favorites and why and who they think would win or should win. Who would they be voting for? I'm going to encourage you guys again to vote along the lines with people you think can win, that they got the best chance for you. You'll start to see very quickly that the winners, people who win here, and as you make money, as they make money, people that you vote for, you'll be able to get more tokens, you'll be able to get more winning with them and for them. You want to encourage the best possible votes. We want to encourage the best possible and best possible ones. I can tell you, Judge, let's go ahead and hear from you quickly, judges. Judge Stephanie, hear from you first. and then Judge Sunil, and then Judge Champ. I can tell you guys which ones I like, but I want to hear from you first, the judges, and hear from you first, judges. Judge Stephanie, which are your favorites right here, right now, and why?
I just like Nuku Loco, because that plan right there, she's got it down. So I think she stands out. And that's who I think should win out of that pod. And the others have good dreams. They do. They have good dreams. But you see how she broke that down and what she needed to do? That's what you want. When you want to sponsor somebody or invest in somebody, you want to have somebody that's out there that's got a plan, a research, and budget. I don't even have a budget. I know my husband probably wish I had a budget, but she got a budget. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about her budget and everything, so I think she's ready for business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ready for business. So that's all I have to say on that. But the others do have great dreams. They do. And I want them to keep their head up because they do have great dreams. It's just that some stand out a little bit more.
Absolutely. Guys, it is so true. Think of it like, again, right? This is what you want to think about. Now, one, in the first round, it's okay. You vote for your friends and stuff like that is all right. But the second round, like Judge Stephanie said, if I'm an investor, and we're not picking anybody, but we want you to have an idea. If I'm an investor and I'm looking through, especially in the future, people will be able to come and see some of your dreams and everything, even before you get into round two. We'll be announcing some new. We're gonna make some adjustments to our game. It's gonna be a lot more fun to play coming next week. We'll be making some adjustments for the game into next week. But I can tell you, if I'm an investor and I'm coming and I'm saying to myself, who do I want to vote for? Who would I think has a chance to get my money? And I'm looking through and I'm looking here. I see this guy right here. He has a lot of good information from Nigeria. Next step, achieving his goals: quality cameras, lighting, machines, and skits production. He used Infinix Mobile. He's telling you exactly what he's telling you exactly what it is that he's doing, and he knows what he wants. Right? Look at that one. Look at the votes here. You're going to start seeing them coming in. It'll start making sense to you. Look at this lady right here. She's actually one of my favorites, and I'm going to jump over here real quick to show you someone on the stage. So Judge Sunil and Judge Champ, I'm going to let you guys make a comment, but really, really quick because we're going to be moving into our buy and burn. That department just announced that they're going to be ready to do that as well. But I want you judges to just go ahead and let people know, which again, your two favorites. But I can tell you that Non-Kula Dulaleko is one of my favorites because just like Judge Stephanie said, everything is detailed from business plan. I believe that this person, given the money, knows exactly what they're going to do first, second, and next in order to be able to hit their goal. So, Judge Sunil and Judge Champ, you wrap it up real quick, and then we'll go ahead and bring the screen up. Go ahead and give it to you.
So regarding non-Q Leco, what I really liked is the detailed plan she has put forward, point by point, so to achieve her funding. I like Dan also, but just a suggestion for Dan, like if you just kind of bring it like a point to point, like how non-Q Leco had done, that would be great. And the other two, great, but my suggestion again is for the next time, bring your, just bring a little more detail into how you would achieve it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Judge Sunil. Go ahead.
Yeah, so definitely Non-Kula Leco brought it. Danda, and I was very impressed, but, for a writer in your case, it sounds like you already have something going. I would have loved to see you, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Showmaster, but could he have, dropped a link to his existing, whether it's a page or profile to, just to promote yourself a little bit more. You mentioned that you have skits already on, but it's not quite up to par because of your camera. But promote yourself a little bit more, show some of the stuff that you've already done to encourage people to vote for you, because Nonkululeko really brought her knowledge and experience in her presentation, and I think that should bring her over the top.
Thank you so much for that as well, Judge Champ. So we hear what is being said, we hear what the judges are saying, what's being explained. This is the way to win. This is the way to level up. Bring your A game. No B games, no C games, no D games. Straight up A game for the people that you want to win. All right. What I'm going to do is we're going to be bringing up our show piece, or another show piece. I'm going to show the stage up, show it to the. Actually, we're going to bring up we're going to bring up this part of our show, which is always a very, very exciting part of our show. Again, you got 1 minute to vote on the other side, and then after this piece, we will be bringing up the two winners to the stage. We have two people already taking the lead to win in this part of the competition. So I'll go ahead and share screen so you can see our next phase, which is our burn and buy phase. Burn and buy phase. For those who are not familiar with this part of the show, this is very, very important, very significant. Why? Because for those of you who understand the value, of our token and why that we are so sure, and we understand for even the winners here who get paid in our local token, why our token is going to go to over $1,000 per token in the very near future. One, we understand the benefit. We understand the benefit of people utilizing and having a real function for a token, real life function for a token. That's super important. And then being able to apply it to something like this, where it has not only a real function but real utility in many, many, many other ways. So we're going to queue up our paymasters here. Our paymasters are going to come up. You'll be able to see what's happening up on the stage right now, up on the screen. If you look at our screen right now, you can see the current price of our token. See the current price of our token as it is right now. Right now, also, if you look at the chart price, you'll understand that our prices move up and down. But you want to be able to get this part, which is very simple. If you get the token at the cheapest point and it moves up, you have this increase your value. And this, my friends, on this line, if you understand that this mechanism by sponsoring people, and we have a goal here to do over 8,496 sponsorships of people running through a level up game. Every single game consumes token, which means that a token becomes more and more scarce. And every single time it consumes token, it makes the token in our system more valuable because of the supply and demand factor, because it's also being ready to implement in the leverage system. If you understand leverage, it gives us the ability to be able to produce at a higher level using a leverage system. That's what it means. So let me go ahead and bring up the SoulScan for you. SoulScan, and for those people who are not familiar with SoulScan, SoulScan is on the Solana network, and SoulScan is much like Google, but for Solana, which means that all transactions, every single transaction that happens, this is available to the public. Anyone with a wallet address or transaction hash, for those of you that are learning about blockchain, is now able to go and come to SoulScan and see every single transaction. This is why we believe that our system here with the Dream Show, Dream Play is the most transparent, the most useful in the entire of blockchain. Look at the current supply we have here. The current supply is 2,090,000 tokens, and through the same mechanism, we've actually burned already over 200,000 tokens, which means that's about a tenth of the supply of tokens that's already been consumed. About a tenth of the supply is already consumed. And just to give you an idea how much of a big difference that makes, in our total supply, we have 2 million tokens. Bitcoin has over 21 million tokens. That means Bitcoin is 10 times more available, and in my opinion, 10 times as not as valuable, not knocking Bitcoin, but they're first. But what is a real utility for them? We got a real utility here, and we have a mechanism to burn tokens. Bitcoin, beautiful, but they only lost tokens if people lost them in a wallet. No mechanism built into burn tokens to actually create leverage around a winning situation. And so you understand here our current supply of 2,090,000 tokens. And Paymaster, we're going to move to the next step so people can see how that interaction happens. Now over here on Radium, you see Radium. This is where, for the people that have been sponsored, the 12 people that have been sponsored, you guys know 12 people sponsored, 12 times 48 is 576. 576. And so you're going to be seeing a buy happening here on our platform, and you'll be able to see in real time how that buy for 576, which is roughly, let me see, that's going to be the SOL. You're going to see the number here in SOL, but roughly we're talking about 576 in USD, which is roughly about 4 SOL, somewhere in that area, about 4 SOL. What that's going to do is that's going to go and buy, our token. DPLIQ is going to buy it off of the market, out of our liquidity, and you can tell right here as we plug this number in, which is roughly about 4.04 SOL, which is 579, give or take a couple pennies. And what that does is, look at that, guys, that moves 1,129 DPLIQ out of the liquidity pool, 1,129 out of the liquidity pool, not to come back. And watch the swap happen. As the swap happens, you can see the price impact. You can see the swap is taking place. Right now, as we speak, the swap is taking place. We're about to confirm this transaction on blockchain. You can see this transaction happen in real time on Solana, real time. You know that every time a token is bought here, and we do the incineration process, which you'll see the incineration process happening live here. Nobody can tell you that our token mechanism is not working. Look at that. We went from 29 cents all the way up to 51 cents. That one purchase, that one buy had a huge impact on our price. Our price went up to 0.51 cents on just that buy. The next part of it, you're going to understand why it secures us, it locks us up, because these tokens that were just bought came out of our liquidity pool, increased our price. Look right here. You can see the buy on Solana scan. You can see the buy right here in the buy book on the chain, right here on our DEX tools. You can see it live and direct, real purchases, real things happening. Now, check this out. This is not our making. You can get, this is a SOL incinerator. This is a SOL incinerator. We like this a whole lot better than the burn wallet, because nobody knows who owns the burn wallet, but we know with this incinerator here, guys, you can feel free to tell your friends, tell your family, this thing works for real. I saw them incinerate tokens, and for people that understand what incinerate means, it means to burn, it means to get rid of, it means to permanently discard, which means that the tokens that are here will never come back ever again, which means that they can never go back to affecting the supply of tokens in the market, which means that our token price gets built and stronger and stronger. Every single time we play one of these games going forward, you'll start to see this activity happening in the price. It's a 25% move and burn in the wallet, and so you'll see the activity happening right here on the screen. Look at that beautiful activity on the screen, real life, real time, in our dream show. All right, so now if you look here, you see this is the burn party. This is the burn wallet. This is where tokens are going to go to be discarded and burned for life. Burned for life, to the life of the project, which means, again, that these are tokens that will never come back. These are tokens that will never come back, which means that they're now more scarce, that they are now a lot more scarce. Now you can see the calculations being done here, which is 25% of the tokens that went through that process, which is 25,250, which is 25%. Let's go ahead and double check our numbers here one more time. And you'll see again, you can see up on our screen. This is what makes it happen. This is what makes it real. This is what makes us the most successful, the best token, and we can explain it hands down why it works every single time. Not only are we burning tokens, we're not burning tokens just because we want to say we're burning tokens. We're burning tokens because it's an actual real life value proposition. We got real people with real dreams submitting real dreams with real plans to execute them afterwards, right? And so this is the way that we went. And so we have calculated our calculations. We're double checking them and make sure that everything is done, because once you burn one time, you can't get it back again. Once you burn, the tokens are gone forever. Like Bitcoin is lost forever. Some of you guys have heard the stories of people have lost, 10,000 Bitcoin somewhere on a laptop. But now look, you see our 282. That's the significant number you want to pay attention to. Our 282. Watch what happens here in our DPLIQ amount. That's our 282 DPLIQ on that burn. Okay. We're sending 282 DPLIQ to the burn wallet. Has been incinerated. You can see the incineration on Soul Scan, never to come back. That contract is destroyed. Unlike any other burn system out there that sends the burn wallet, nobody knows who has access to that burn wallet. Look at that. You see 282 DPLIQ. Absolutely in our burn party system wallet, clear, transparent, on blockchain. You know what's happened. This is real, guys. Real life in real time happening here on the screen. You want to know if it's real time? Let's have the paymasters move the screen a little bit. Move from the left to the right. Move your mouse. People can see it's moving. You know that this is live. This is not a recording. You click on the address book. You see everything happening here live on our Dream Show. Guys, tune in every single time. We're going to have more of this happening. Watch this happen one more time here. See 0.01. Send it to the burn. Transaction. Boom. Done. Just like that. Guys, that's what happens every single time on the Dream Play liquidity medallions that are being burnt, going through here to the incinerator. And the system is very simple. It's just a matter of connecting the wallets through the incinerated system. And look at that. You see where it's saying? It's showing you how it's loading the items, how it's processing the items. Guys, this is exciting. This is exciting here as well. All right, let's see what they're going to do next. Watching this live and direct. All right, watch that. Now you can see the Dream Play liquidity, 282 DPLIQ, 282 DPLIQ. This is what's happening here in our side. And these are being marked for burn. Watch out. Keep your fingers away from the screen. These is about to get hot in here. We're about to incinerate and burn some tokens just like that. 282 DPLIQ, 282 DPLIQ. Our fee on Sol is less than 2 pennies, less than 2 cents. All right, now we're going to confirm it. 282 DPLIQ going to burn heaven, incinerator space, never to come back, which means that our tokens here will be secure every single game. By the way, we got 708 games, 8,496 suites. And each suite, by the way, family, just in Level Up, each suite can run 1 game a day, 2-3 games a day. And so the transaction is complete. Take a screenshot, share it with your friends, let them understand that this is supply and demand. And if we're creating the demand by people using our token, and then they're creating that demand, but then we're decreasing supply by burning it in a natural mechanism. Wow, look at that. Look at our price, guys, on the screen. Every single show, you're going to see prices starting to move up and move quickly. And this is the way that we do it here. So congratulations. Thank you, Paymasters, for showing us this in truth in live reality, real life. You can share this. Look at the number. The number has decreased by that 282. You can see the number has decreased by that 282. We can go look here and see on their transactions on the bottom. You see the final amount we have in the current supply today is now 2019 517. And you can see right here, nobody can't tell you this. It's right here on Soul Scan. It tells you the amount. It says, burn, 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 baby, burn. We burnt those tokens, and it tells you where it came from. It tells you where it came from. It tells you the token, and nobody can ever argue with you. Guys, we are the best system in. We're the best system in this entire cryptocurrency world today. Everything is falling apart. We're getting stronger and stronger every single time. So, guys, you've seen it work. You've seen what your sponsorship does. You've seen it work. You see what your sponsorship does. Not only does your sponsorship, thank you, Paymasters, for making that happen. The Paymasters make these things happen behind the scene. As we continue to grow as well, you see our money makers on our show live doing their thing, so you can get a sneak peek preview into the big world of blockchain and how that all works. And you're seeing it, not only you're seeing it here live, but you understand it. So sponsors, here's why this is important, right? And people that are being sponsored as well. You being sponsored makes it possible for a sponsor to make what you see on the screen happen. People bring your dreams, bring your videos, get them in. Again, we're gonna be announcing some new rules to make it even easier for people here going forward in the next couple of days to submit your dreams, get on the show, make it happen, make it fast, make it beautiful. Now, for the people that want to get the sponsors, done, just remember that people should be thinking about how you can sponsor people, how you can sponsor your neighbor, how you can sponsor your friend, because the sponsors also win. Because why? Not only do the sponsors get a chance to help somebody, but the sponsors, every single sponsor here is able to get a 1% back over 120 days. So nobody loses. Even the sponsors that didn't have their person level up in this game are still winners. And the people who didn't level up to first or second place, they also win because they're getting 3 days of training and 7 days of work. And that program is going to be starting here next week. 3 days of training and 7 days worth of work. So let's get ready to congratulate our winners on our Show 10 level of competition. Congratulations to our winners. First place prize now goes to Nonkululeku. Congratulations. We had a good feeling that you were going to win the first place prize, and you won 48% of the vote. Congratulations. 48% of the vote is what, you guys held it strong. Everybody was talking about how good your presentation was. I told my wife earlier, I said, I bet she's going to win. Because we can see, guys, after running a couple of these shows, we can see who's going to win based on the work that they're putting in. Make sure you listen to the dream coaches. Make sure you listen to the judges and get feedback so you have the best chance to win. Pay attention to the coaches who are promoting these people. So the coaches are telling people on the Dream Hunter team, make sure that you're working with one of the Dream Hunters to get you the best chance of being in the first place or second place position, because these are the winning spots for tonight. We are all winners here, guys. So the sponsors, Miss Stephanie Arona, congratulations to Stephanie. By the way, Judge Stephanie, if you pay attention, she's had a couple winners on here. Why? Because she knows what to tell the people who are coming on, because they know what to look for in the votes. They know what to look for in the votes, and they know what the community is looking for. The community, at best, of course, sometimes you want your friend to win, but if your friend doesn't have a chance of making that $1 million, do you want to vote for him and not have a chance to win with a person who does, right? If you're an investor, think about it. Do you want to have the person that has the best chance for you to be able to win? I know Miss Stephanie does. That's why she continues to sponsor winners. You want to be sponsored by a person like Miss Stephanie. And Miss Stephanie just made everything she put and made something back, and this is the right way. All winners win, and we all win together. Also, Miss Nonkululeku, you have also just won $20 in our mana token, $20 in our mana token. Here's what's significant, guys. Going forward, you'll be able to take these and you'll be able to level up to go to the next level, which means that your winnings will not be just $20. Your winnings will move to the next level in our level of competition. So we want that for you on this show. We want people to be able to move to the next bigger level, because imagine, Nonkululeku, when you're able to win a $10,000 prize, that will be able to help you. And along the way, there'll be a lot of people that fall in love with your dream and say, you know what, I want to help you. Just like on some of the other game shows out there, there'll be people that want to help you all the way along the way, that want to move along with you. You never know. Somebody might have a building out there that's not being used, or they might want to sponsor a building for you. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep steering. Keep being brave. Grab people from around you in your community to support you as well into the next round. The next rounds will be coming up here in the next couple of days into the next levels of our show as well. Mr. Thomas Rogers, congratulations to you as well. By the way, guys, make sure that you get with our CEO, Mr. Ralph Milford, here at the end. He'll be in the circle with the paymasters to get all people paid out. Here, people get paid in our dream shows. You get a chance to level up. You see our coins moving. We are on the move to $1,000 per token. We are on the move to having some of the biggest and the best dreamcasters here in our show, leveling up, showing their worth, and getting this DPLIQ into the hands of people. Because guess what? We know the DPLIQ and our mana token, which is connected to DPLIQ. We know DPLIQ is going all the way to $1,000 per token, $1,000 per token. If you got mana, you want some mana, we're going to talk to you another time about how to cash up instead of cashing out. What does that mean? How you can go from mana into DPLIQ and stronger tokens that will continue to give you ownership and earnings along the way. We'll talk to you some more about our asset piece later on in our game. But welcome to the winner's circle. Welcome to the winner's circle, Stephanie Arona with Non-Kululeko. One of our favorites tonight, Thomas Rogers, along with Dan Enobong. Thank you, guys. Again, first and second place winners to our Level Up Dream Show. We're so happy to have you on. Excited to see what you're going to do next when you level up. Again, congratulations to the winners. We're taking this journey together. Congratulations on winning this Dream Play competition. And this is an achievement, a credible achievement. There's only one Dream Play show number 10, and you just won it, right? So be proud of the work, the dedication, the sponsors here. Be proud of the people, the coaches. Be proud of the people that you want. The coaches, by the way, when the person wins, the coaches win as well. If you're not part of our Dream Hunters, make sure you join the Dream Hunters. It's hot. It's helping people to get on these shows. So make sure you join the Dream Hunters team, and we'll have a link for you for Dream Hunters as well. So congratulations again to all the winners here. Congratulations for us, the community, for seeing our token go up in value and seeing a burn mechanism work. We are on the move and are winning this game. We're all together leveling up. So if you want to be a part of the show, we're going to drop our link here for you in the chat. We'll drop a link here for you in the chat. You need to go to our Level Up Dream Show group. You need to go to a Level Up group. And in that group, we will give people opportunities to be able to join the show. One of the coaches will help you there to know what to do next, how to get on the show, how to get sponsored for the show, how to sponsor a person, be sponsored for the show, how to connect. Because some of the people that you see here winning behind some of the good sponsors, behind some of the good competitors, are people who are here on the show, are two good people, good coaches and good sponsors. There's a lot of good coaches that you see here from Dream Hunters that are making this possible, along with some of the sponsors that have connected. I've heard people on the show say, if not for my sponsor, I would not have had the courage to complete this journey. And people are saying it's because of the things my coaches told me. It's how they told me to hold the camera. It's how they told me to keep my eyes focused. It's how they told me to project my voice with confidence and speak about my goals with all the passion in the world is the reason why I'm winning. So keep this in mind so we can take this journey together. I'm so happy and so proud of every single person who is here today. People who didn't win, who didn't hit the first, second place, understand that you also have more chances to level up, because this is just the beginning of something big. This is just the beginning of the journey, and we're taking this journey together on our Dream Show Level Up. So thanks for watching today. And at this point in time, every person on the call gets a chance to do, you know what? It's a chance to 5, 4,
Okay, remember
3,
what I told you.
2, 1.
Own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up.
Level up, 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 level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all your time. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. So you want this young shit, yeah, all your time. Them old mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more.